Welcome back! Welcome to winemastery.co.uk. This is
John Murphy.
And I'm John Lightfoot, and we're here to tell you all about wine, hopefully help you find the wine, if not the wines you will absolutely love. In this season we're looking at supermarket wines, just in case there's not an independent retailer you can get to. And in this particular episode we're looking at...
A Riesling.
Yay!
Or Riesling.
Or Riesling. I'll rise to that occasion.
No. Come on, right. Go on.
So the first two were from South Africa.
They're from Australia, were they?
They were.
Not too far off. Not too far off. That's fine.
Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah. So they were Australia.
No, I beg your pardon.
Come on.
I don't think South Africa. Well, I suppose apart from the S, the second word begins with A.
Absolutely, but I don't.
They were from Southern Australia.
They do?
That's where I got it, SA.
Alright, well you can be forgiven for that. And the wine is strong. Nothing to do with the wine. So now, where are we going now, John?
We're going to the good USA.
Okay.
Mr. Trump country.
Oh yes.
Yes.
I'll give you your wine. There you go.
Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.
A different colour.
It is a different colour. It is more more light, more yellow. The green hue isn't in there whatsoever. Not at all, in fact. No.
No.
Okay, so a bit on the old nose there.
Oh, that's different.
It's different, yeah.
There was more to the nose on this one than the previous two. If it makes sense, it smells heavier.
Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from there. It smells... It's almost... yeah, that is different, isn't it?
Yes.
But then they're going to be. And for me, it's still more going back into the kind of a tropical fruit style.
Yes.
And more kind of, again, that melon. The peachy. I tell you what, there's not a lot of... I can't find the petrol in there.
No, I can't find the petrol.
Isn't...
You might, if you haven't seen part 1, part 2, we talk about that there, so go and have a listen or watch of that.
I do, because generally... Oh, well, I'll let you watch it, eh?
Yeah.
But let's have what it says.
Quite different.
Very different. That is.
It's a little more sophisticated, the right word, or
I think you're right. It's definitely more complex. It's different.
Complex. Complex.
No, I'll give you sophisticated as well, because there's definitely more about this. But what actually is that? I say, it almost comes across. It's not sweet, but as a tad sweet.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. It doesn't quite have that.
Almost medium.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it doesn't have. It doesn't quite have that. The acidity isn't quite as keen on that, but there's also that hangs around a lot longer.
It does, yeah.
And again, it's more not quite as fresh on the oh no, I said not quite as clean as number 1 and 2 with their citrusy flavours. It's not really that citrusy. This is more peachy, melony,
yes.
Nectarine. Almost like it's juicy, like a lychee,
Okay, which go very well with Chinese.
Yes, it would. Perfect, one might say. Perfect. But no, I'm unsure whether that's my favourite of the evening, though.
No.
It's nice. It's nice. But
no C&R for you.
C&R, dear.
Come on.
Respect. Okay. Thank you. No, it does need, but it's not quite as easy as number 1 and 2. In that, just from tasting this now, it's like leaving I won't say it's cloyy, because it's not cloyy, but the length there is good. There is a flavour that's kind of sticking to my teeth there, which I'd say 1 or 2 glasses of that would be enough for me, whereas 1 or 2 I could drink a bottle of that.
So you'd enjoy those two, and if I want to move on to something else now. Okay.
It's a little bit heavier, a little bit weightier, but...
Yeah. Well, maybe that is obviously every wine's right for its occasion, and maybe this is one where you just have a glass with your friends, and you 5 of you use the bottle, and then you move on to something else and enjoy this for what it is. I mean, this, by the way, I don't think I mentioned at the beginning, did we? Marks and Spencers.
Yes, we did. I think
Oh, we did. That's
yeah.
right. We did. Marks and Spencer, South African, not Marks and Spencer. No, it is Marks and Spencer's. It's not South African.
No, it's USA. But then it shows the difference between the two Australian style, what we've had there, then going to the USA, the difference in the style.
Yeah.
Not a bad wine at all, but if I had a choice out of them all, that wouldn't be my first one.
But I think that's very much down to personal taste, isn't it? And because the oiliness is there, which is what we said we were expecting more of from the Riesling.
Yeah.
I think it's a really nice wine. I understand what you're saying. I think it's just that little bit heavier. It's not something you're going to quaff in quite the same way.
No.
So maybe sort of 1-2 glasses, but I really enjoy 1-2 glasses of those, and then, as you say, maybe move on something lighter afterwards.
Yeah, nice and that refreshing. But isn't this amazing? Because looking at the Rieslings, and the Rieslings are what we were expecting. I quite like those two refreshing Rieslings over what I would say the big oily, petrol-y, in your face Riesling. So I see we're learning every day, John.
We are learning every day. Every day. I think it is very much, as we've said before, it is very much. Actually, it's not just your personal taste; it's your personal taste on the day.
It's definitely a mood thing. Definitely a mood thing.
And that's what makes wine so difficult to get right, isn't it?
Yeah, you can.
Because you can have a glass of wine and really enjoy it one night, literally, and you can have even the same bottle, well, not the same bottle, but the same brand, and not enjoy it quite as much and wonder why. And it is very much a mood thing.
That is it down to a T. But that's what makes it, as well as being kind of a bit of a minefield, it also makes it very, very interesting.
It does, yeah. And it's so much hard work finding out more about it.
I know, the things we do for you, honestly. Selfless we are, selfless. So your vote then, if you were to, so it's not number 3, 1 or 2? 1 or 2, out of them both, number one.
Number one.
So, but what is the price of...
There we have it.
That's gonna now...
influence me, wouldn't it?
Well, it influenced me as well. But looking at, or tasting that, sorry, not just looking at it, right, you said it was going to be a little bit more expensive. Now then it comes down to what I would pay, and this would be the opposite for me. I wouldn't pay the £10 for that. But that's just because that's not my personal taste. That just there, I wouldn't.
Excuse me, I just excuse me.
You're okay, don't worry. I think I did the same, excuse me. But I wouldn't pay £10 for that because it's not my style, so I'd pay £8 or £9 for that. For me personally.
£8 or £9.
£8 or £9, that's what I pay. But now what they're selling it for, they're selling it for £10.
But £8 or £9, you would say £8.99, would you?
Yeah, £8.99. It's in between that, yeah. It is in between £8 and £9.
This is on sale at £12.
Okay.
So obviously, two bottles of number 1 for the price of one of these.
For me, that would be 2 bottles of number 1.
Yeah, it would.
I think I'd immediately go for that.
Having said that, if you wanted something a little bit more that you were going to savour rather than the other one you'd savour and enjoy, but this one you'd take it a little bit slower.
Yeah. And
Or
again,
would you take it half as slow?
We could. But again, it's what you fancy. It's all personal.
Yeah.
For me personally, I wouldn't pay twice the price of number 1 for that.
I did.
Thanks, John. It has been a pleasure. But no, all good Rieslings. There's some nice little stars in there, which kind of show that, that even in the great variety can show us your different styles.
And I certainly have to say, these are a world away from the Rieslings that have got the bad rap. I mean, just completely different. So if you haven't tried Rieslings in years because you tasted one 10 years ago and it was horrible, or longer maybe even, give them a try again. Well worth the effort.
Oh, definitely. Well worth £6.
Yeah.
Well worth £6.
Well worth £6. Absolutely. Well, I'm not sure. Do you know what we've got the next episode?
No. Yes, I do.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
He's organised. He knows.
But we have, I believe, the Gavi.
The Gavi?
Gavi de Gavi, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that is obviously a great one. Its own Gavi, and is it
Italian?
Italian.
So yes. But again, what I know of Gavi, they can vary so much. So that might be.
So you better join us there.
Yeah.
And find out how much they do vary.
Oh, gosh. Oh, I thought you were going to say how much they cost. I was going to say. Not very good at that yet. We'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.
Chin chin.
Bye bye.